Okay, so let's walk you through the process of not only adding watermarks to your photos, but then creating a photo slideshow inside one of your posts here on WordPress. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and go to Photoshop. And I've already saved a couple of photos that I'm going to be using for this particular part of the assignment. So if I go, sorry, I didn't mean to hit new, I meant to hit open. If I go down here, I have a series of photos that I took from Paladero Canyon over the weekend. And if we just look at some of the information here, you see that this file is 21.5 megabytes. That's way too big, and it's 6,000 by 4,000 pixels. So even after I hit OK, we're only viewing this at 25%. So this is actually a really huge photo. So I do want to go in here and let's just resize this. First thing I can do is change this to 72 dpi, which is the standard for the web, and then I could go here to one of these custom fits here, and this will change it down to 1000 by 657. So let's hit OK on that, and now let me go over here and change this to 100%, so we can see the photo a little bit better. And then adding the watermark is just as simple as adding a little bit of text or importing something into the file itself. So if I click on the text tool there, typically it says in the instructions that we want the watermark up at the top. However, if you would rather put it at the bottom, I'm totally okay with that as long as it's just somewhere on the screen. So it could be anything from your actual name. So I could do that. Or when I'm watermarking photos, since my initials are DB and they kind of look cool together, I usually just do DB. So now I could go in here and find a font that I like. I'm a fan of the Oswald font, but it is not there. So let me look for something else. How about Arial Narrow, and let's make this a little bit bigger. And then I probably want this in white. Okay. So now if I click out of that, you can see that I have this there, and then you can drag it wherever you want. So if I wanted it right there, it would work. If I wanted it right there, it would work. I could also move it up here. So there are plenty of places to put that watermark. I'm going to leave it down here just for that sake. So then I would just go in and save this photo to my desktop, and you would continue to do that for all the photos that you're going to use in your photo slideshow. Okay, so now let's assume that all that's done. When you actually need to go in and make the photo slideshow, I'm just going to go in here to this intro kind of dummy post. First thing you need is you still need the full amount of content in that post. The photo slideshow is just going to be part of it. So let's pretend that this is all, good quality content. And then you click add media, just like you would do with any other photo, but instead of just, adding the photo here, you want to click on create gallery over here. So I want to then upload the photos that I want to do, and these would be the ones that have your watermark on them. You need at least 5, but if you want to do more than 5, you can do that. And I'm going to hit OK. Okay, so all 5 are now uploaded, and you can see they all have check marks next to them. So once you have that done, you then want to hit down here where it says create a new gallery. And then a lot of things you can do here. So one, you can drag the order, you can change the order around by doing this. So you just drag and drop. The other thing is you're going to have high quality captions that go along with these. So this is a hoodoo along the Gibbons Spicer Lowry Trail at Paladero Canyon, so on and so forth. So a look at the southern canyon wall, and then colorful rocks along the GSL trail, so on and so forth. So you get the idea. You have to have captions on all of those. Then you need to look at the options that you have over here. So let's first look at this link to option. I would advise you to go ahead and click none on that. So what this is going to do is it's going to provide a link within the images to either send them to a page within your site with just the image, or taking them to just the image itself. And we want them to stay on our page. We don't want them clicking somewhere else. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and hit none. So then you come down here to type and make sure you select slideshow, because we want to make sure this is a photo slideshow, not any of these other options, which these are all, they can work as well. And you can do them in other posts if you want, but for this assignment, we actually need the slideshow. And then we need a file size. So I'm going to hit large, and let's just see what that looks like. These are really large images themselves. So again, if you haven't resized your images, as I have not done with these just yet, could create problems there. So we'll see what happens. And then I don't want to hit select random order, because I've now put them in the order that I want them. So if I hit insert gallery, you will notice it has made them like this, which looks weird, but that's actually what it's supposed to look like. Because if we then go right here to preview changes, you'll now see that we have our photo slideshow right here. Here's that caption I wrote, and I can hit forward to go along and do that. So slideshow's working fine. That large file size was fine for selecting that in the options here. So I'm good to go in terms of that. So those are some really brief instructions on how to do a photo slideshow. Again, make sure you're putting the captions in them, and you do that through your photo gallery. So if you need to edit any of those, you can select all of this right here and then click the little pencil icon, and it'll take you right back to your edit options here.